What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jets franchise. We have episode 19, and today we are finishing the preseason by just simming through. Okay, I made the call. Not a lot of you really said much. One guy today, because today is Tuesday for me, appreciate it, said let's just get to the regular season. And you know what? I agree. We're just gonna get to the regular season, but I stopped here because we got storyline position battle. Now, last episode, if you didn't see it, we had a storyline for position battle. Pat Allen, the second-year running back, challenged Breece Hall. Well, he didn't really challenge him directly, but he came to us. He came to the coach's office, all right? And he said, listen here, coach, I want to start this year. And I told him, have a good preseason. And his goal was to hit 3.5 yards a carry and get 1 touchdown. Well, he did that. And the game decided that he didn't meet that, and we then told him that he had to work harder afterwards. So I'm not sure what to expect here, but we're going to find out together. Okay, so he wants... I feel like we want to do running inside here. I think that's his forte, is going to be the power position. I don't want to take that away from him, even though I would like him to get open field moves. Maybe it would be good for me to do open field moves so I don't have to do that when I do his upgrade points. I'm a thinker here. Yeah, we're going to do that. Open field moves. Work on your moves in the open field, get the first guy to miss, and take it to the house. I'll touch base later this season for an evaluation. Thanks for everything. Yeah, it's sort of unfortunate, but at the same time, I'm sort of happy that it played out that way. I didn't feel like Breece Hall, out of any position here, should have been the guy that had a position battle. I mean, I felt like there was defensive end battle we could have had, guard battle, safety battle, corner battle, linebacker battle, wide receiver battle. It's so many battles. Tight end battle. But the only one they picked was the one position where I feel like we are pretty good right now. Now, not to say that's not going to change in the future, because who knows, right? Is Breece Hall the guy that's going to be here forever? I don't know. We'll see. But it was a weird choice of position battle. But anyway, we are going to get through the preseason. We'll do the final 53. But first, I'm recording today, which is Tuesday. You guys are probably going to see this Wednesday. The reason for that is I was gone on Sunday most of the day. Could not record because I was at a card show. Picked up some stuff. Wanted to show you guys what I got. Well, actually, no. 2 of these are cards that I already had, and then 1 was a card that I ripped. So not really all the cards I picked up, but I'll show you the best one I picked up. So the first thing, this is a card that I've had for a while now. It is a Drake May red, white, and blue. These things go for about 130 bucks, 120 bucks, somewhere in that neighborhood right now. I'm thinking of getting it graded because he is having a tremendous season. Then, speaking of the devil, I picked this up at the show from a kid for like 15 bucks, not even. It's a Breece Hall National Treasures card. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got a full like number in there, a 3-color patch. So it's a sick card. It is out of 25, numbered 22 out of 25. And then this I pulled from a box. Talk about a random card. This is a Vinny Testaverde 1 of 1. I have a Phoenix Blaster box that I got from Target. And then this is the card that I picked up. And this one is, if you're familiar with cards at all, this is a case. Well, it's technically a case hit, I guess. Zebra. It's the zebra pattern. It's a Bucky Irving from last year's set, so 2024 from his rookie year. So those are some of the cards that I've been working with right now. I got a ton more as well, but I don't want to take up too much time because I'm not saying all of you guys care about cards. But for those of you that do or are interested, that's what I was doing this weekend. All right, I was at a card show. I had a table. I was selling, buying, trading, all sorts of stuff. So it's been an awesome experience. But yeah, anyway, back to this. We are going to sim past this week, and then we are going to finish this roster off and figure out who our 53 is. Guys, I was waiting to look over the roster to tell you guys this, okay? But as I did the weekly training last week, I did the trench battle with Derek Newman, and he got up to star. And now I just did it again this week with him, and he went to superstar. I cannot make this up. It's right here in front of you guys. I go right down the list. Left to right on top, left to right on the bottom. Right here. Look at this. Derek Newman is now going to be superstar. This man went from normal to superstar in a single preseason by doing the mini games. How many times do I have to tell you guys, do the mini games? I can't believe that. His entire identity just changed for this team. Two of our normal draft picks, Derek Newman and Carlos Winter, by the way. Realized I was calling his ass Minter last week. Where the hell did I get that from? I don't know. But Carlos Winter and Derek Newman, now both at superstar development. Talk about a hell of a preseason. By the way, I'm also going to be dropping a video here soon of me doing all of these drills and showing you guys how to get gold. So that way it's easy for you guys to get to gold as well. I hope that helps some people out there. I have found the tricks for literally almost every one of them. Some of them are just more so about practicing, but I will still do my best to show you guys and explain to you how I'm doing it, so that way you guys can do it too. But anyway, I just needed to stop and show you guys that. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish these last 2 games, and then I'll see you for the roster cuts. All right, well, before we get to the roster cuts, we have a rookie follow-up. And now I'm not sure if this is a different rookie or what, because the only person we've really talked to was Pat Allen, but he's not a rookie. So, but it says follow-up, and we didn't have another story. Let's just click on it and find out. Oh my God, this is from last year. +2 throw power for Joey Bates. Okay, you did start. Okay, so I guess Joey Bates got +2 throw power. Anyway, let's get to upgrade players now and see what we got. Oh, Terrell Merritt's the only one. There was a few last week that I just did. Wasn't anything too crazy. If I remember correctly, this guy, he needs some help, yeah, at man coverage. We need his man to be much better. I have a sneaky... Every time I do slot, I get a lot of man coverage. Let's try to trick the system here. Let's try it. +2 to man, play rec. Okay. Perfect. That actually helped. Now it's time for the roster cuts. And this, I feel like, is going to be a lot more difficult. I really do. So these are our 2 quarterbacks. We can't do anything about that. These are our running backs. We have too many of them. I feel like it would be stupid of me to not keep Clayton Gaddis on the roster. And unfortunately, this might... Well, I can put him on the practice squad. We're going to try to keep Donovan Edwards on the practice squad. Don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it. And then we're going to go over to receiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I really don't want to get rid of any of these guys. We got to try to keep 7. Got to try to keep 7. And that means that that 2 of these tight ends are going to have to go. I think these are the 3 we have to keep. I can put Arianis on the practice squad. And then we're going to have to move Brevin Jordan. We're just going to have to cut him. He played a year here. It's unfortunate, but that's what we got to do. We have 3 tight ends. We got 11 more players to cut. We're keeping both of them. I might come back for Ben Barch. Got to keep them. Got to keep them. I'm going to put Falk on the... Well, let's see. No, we're gonna move Falk to practice squad, and I think we might come back and cut Ben Barch, honestly. So I'm not gonna keep 10 going into the season. Yeah, we're gonna cut Ben Barch. We have enough youth here now where I feel confident in that. Going to the defense, this is gonna be another tough one here. Obviously, these 2 guys are safe. I like Tyler Barron. I do. But I don't know if he's gonna be able to make the cut here. Let's find out. Deion Johnson, I think, can go to the practice squad along with JD Reeves. I don't like having to do that with JD Reeves because he is a 72 overall. Same with Donovan Edwards, but I don't know what else what other options we have. I like Miles Murphy too much to put him on the practice squad. We're gonna come back for Barron, and we'll see what happens. These are the 4 guys we're running with for now. Troy Anderson, I think we're gonna cut Troy Anderson. He had the bad story anyway, and I would rather have Sean Toon on this roster somewhere. I think I'm also going to cut Juwan Bentley here. Reason for that is I would like to move Derek Newman over and get him on the field ASAP. I think that would be the best play. So we're going to cut a veteran here. We're going to cut Juwan Bentley, and we're going to move Derek Newman over to the Sam position for now, and we'll get him involved right away. He was our 1st round pick. We want him on the field. I think we're going to have to cut some more linebackers here as well. I'm going to put Maui Goa on the practice squad. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want to have 7 linebackers. Tough calls here. I think, honestly, I think I might cut Kenneth Murray. Yeah. I think that's the play. And then here, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're going to have to let McLaughlin go. We signed him as a fill-in spot. Weren't sure what the offseason was going to bring us yet, or the draft, I should say. I'm happy with what we have now, so I'm okay with that. Now we only have 2 players left to cut. Carlos Winter, and obviously they're staying put. Well, I could put Malachi Moore on the practice squad. I think that's a good idea now that we have Julius Simmons here on in the play. And then I believe we have 2 long snappers. We do. So we are going to, I think we're going to cut Blake Ferguson. Yeah. Zach Manley just makes more sense. He's younger. Yes, he has 3 less on long snap, but his awareness is much better. Yeah, we're going to move on from Blake Ferguson, and that gets us down to our final 53. We are 85 overall across the board. Our salary cap now is up to 27.4, so we definitely made some room there. Now let's go ahead and let's advance to the regular season, and then we'll go over the games. All right, so I went ahead and I put the scouts together right away, and we are literally tripling down on edge. The last 2 years, we have tried to hit on defensive ends, edge, pass rushers, whatever you want to call them, and we haven't been able to really land the guys that we're looking for. This year, we're going to go all in on them. So this one says interior, but I did it because there are no more 3-star edge. I already signed the 2 that were there, but we are going northeast, southeast, and west, all edge. We're going to do offensive tackle as the national, and then we're going to do wide receivers in central, because in central, that was really the only other thing that was, I mean, that and tight end, those are the only 2 that actually had decent players there, or an amount of players there that made sense. So that's what we're going with. So it's going to be a weird one, but we should know quite a bit about the guys here at these positions anyway when the time comes. All right, so we just finished up the training, and we are here to do some upgrades. Shaden Shepard getting another upgrade, and we are going to, I think now with us finding another great player, potentially with Winter, I mean, down the line he's going to be great now that he's superstar, but I think now we sort of lean heavily into one thing for Shaden Shepard. However, I do still want him to be balanced, so I think maybe we do one more zone, or maybe we do a hybrid and just see what he gets. Yeah, let's do that. Do hybrid. He gets awareness, 2-man, 2 play rec in 1 zone. I think that's actually a hell of an upgrade. I'm happy with it. Pat Allen. Now keep in mind, he is supposed to be getting some more open field moves. He already has 82 juke and 84 spin, so he's not bad off in those departments whatsoever. We're going to do another power back move for him and continue to make him the best running back possible. He gets 2 awareness, 1 ball carrier, and 1 break tackle. That, I would say, it probably helps his elusive out as well. Vantrese Pitts is getting an upgrade, and he needs one. I think I want to do... Yeah, we gotta get his finesse moves up a little bit. Let's do a speed rusher here. No, wait, no. We're gonna do power rusher. Do power rusher. And he ends up getting 2 power move, finesse move, block shed, and awareness. And then we have our newest superstar. He's still showing as hidden, but we know he's going to be superstar now thanks to the development trait increase from the mini games. He's got a broken finger. Great. So now he's not even going to get to play. This is awesome. This is awesome stuff. 2 awareness, 2-man, and 1 zone. So I guess we're going to have to play Casey Johnson in that 3rd spot for the next few weeks. That sucks. And then finally, it's Cam Melvin getting himself an upgrade, and we're just going to do possession once again, and that gets him to a 76, and he is going to get awareness, 2 ball carrier, 1 catch, 1 medium route, 1 run block power, and 2 to short route running. And we're going to open things up by staying in New York against New York. The Giants are coming to town, fresh off of their 1st-round pick quarterback. Will he be the starter? I'm not 100% certain of that. Let's take a look at the Giants roster quick before we get into things, and then we will go from there. So, Giants went the wrong way. Tyrone Battle is the starter here for them. He must have got some upgrades in the preseason. My gosh, I don't think he was he an 80 overall? I thought he was like a 76 or 77. Either way, he is their preemptive starter. And then Tyrone Tracy, along with Cam Scadaboo at halfback, Lynn Hardison, a rookie fullback, Malik Neighbors, Wandale Robinson, Trey Tucker coming over from Las Vegas, Darius Slayton still here, and they drafted Jackson Campbell last year, and he is a 75. Tight end Theo Johnson turning into a decent playmaker for them, 6'6", 264. He's a 77 overall. Nick Reyes, last year's draft pick. Andrew Thomas, still the left tackle. Juice Scruggs here with the Giants. We all know who that guy is. Christian Haynes is here now from Seattle, and then they also have Marcus Imbu at right tackle. That's looking tough. Abdul Carter, the left edge, and Brian Burns, the right edge. They did move on from Kayvon Thibodeau this past offseason. Dexter Lawrence in the middle, along with Jimmy Wright, second-year defensive tackle. And then they have Tucker Levy, who is another second-year player of theirs, to go along with Bobby Okereke, and Archer Brayton, one of the linebackers that I was looking at. He ended up being a 72 overall. Micah McFadden on the other side. And then at the corners, they have Drew Phillips and Paulson Adebo as their starters. Behind them, Cordell Flott and Deontay Banks. And free safety is Javon Holland and Tyler Newman at strong safety. So that is the team that we will be going up against. So, without further ado, it is time for us to kick off our third season as the New York Jets. Let's see what we do to open things up. All right, so there's been one drive per team so far, and both times it has resulted in a quick 3-and-out. So we are out here with the Giants for their second possession. We will be getting it after the half, as Battle gets rid of it, first completion, and he will find his receiver. Didn't catch who that was. Oh, I know who that was. It was Trey Tucker, newly signed out of free agency. 2nd and 7. Oh, a little read option, and look at Battle go. He's got some wheels, and he uses them. Gets the Giants their first down of the day. Calls his own number and gets the job done. Quick pass for Battle. He finds Johnson over the middle, and he will have a gain of 9. As now the Giants offense looking a little bit better right now than what they did on the last drive. Nearing midfield here. Hand off to Tracy, and Tracy finds a big crease up the middle, making moves, and he's all the way down to the 32 before finally being tracked down by Hicks. And now the Giants have gone downfield in about 3 plays and are already in field goal range, and there goes Battle again, sliding forward, and he's being marked down at the 26. They came out swinging on this drive. Battle gonna run again, and he slides down 3rd and 1. I didn't even know he was a running quarterback, to be very honest with you guys. We didn't really look at quarterbacks at all, so I wasn't really thinking about that. And a little sneak gets the first down, and that will make it a fresh set for the Giants, who are now closing in on the red zone. 4 receivers. And it's going to be a handoff. Tracy bounces off of one, but he cannot get past, I believe, Quincy Williams on the stop. It's going to be a gain of 0 yards. And we finally get something positive for this defense. See if we can add to it here with a second play in a row. Battle stepping up in the pocket. He's going to take off again. And he slides down after 7. My gosh. He is whooping our butts right now when it comes to running the ball. Battle again looking, and he gets away from Quinton Williams. Oh my God. How did he get away from Quinton Williams? Why is this guy running so much? Like, he's not even he's not even giving it a second. Handoff, Tracy shut down. It's Shepard again. Shepard was making all of the plays on the opening series for them. He batted a ball down, he made a tackle at the line of scrimmage, and now he does it again there. And yeah, that time, nope, not getting it done. Quincy Williams and Will McDonald both come flying through. and they'll push them back to the 11, 3rd and goal. Scatterboot checks in, Battle and shotgun. Neighbors to the top of the screen, matched up with Sauce. It's Battle looking. Piers doesn't want to take off. He gets rid of it to Tucker, and he is not going to have enough for a touchdown, obviously. And now it's decision time. I feel like at this point in the game, you just take the points. It's early enough. It's 0-0. Get points on the board and move on. And that is exactly what the Giants will do. Good choices there. And we are going to end up giving up the first points of the season. Giants up 3-0. Let's hope that we can have ourselves some good success on this drive like the Giants did on theirs. And, play action. Bates looking to dump it off to Hall. He makes the catch, and he will get 3. Not a big play. And we'll go to the I formation, 2nd and 7. Taylor in motion. Play action again for Bates. This time he's going deep down the field, and he's got a man. It's Garrett Wilson. And Garrett Wilson covered one-on-one. He beats Holland, the free safety, and he will get us all the way down inside the 25. What a pass from Bates. What a route from Wilson, and we are in business. They send heat. We pick it up. Bates checks it down to Hall, and Hall got us another first down. A quick completion gets us about 12, and now we're down to the 12-yard line. I formation. Let's see if we try to run it here. We do. Handoff, and it is stuffed. Nowhere to go. Dexter Lawrence does not allow us to get anywhere, and it's actually technically gave us a loss back to the 13. We were sort of on like a 12.5, but now we are solely on that 13-yard line. We're going to go with another handoff, and once again, it is shut down. Not a good look, and now it is 3rd and 13. That is going to end the first quarter of play already. I guess we skipped a couple of drives, so it seemed like it was quicker than it was. But we got to come up with a pretty big play here. 3rd and 13, we need the 2-yard line for a clean first down. We are in shotgun here. Bates back, steps up in the pocket, wafting it to the end zone, and it is incomplete. He was looking for Mason Taylor on the jump ball, but Bobby Okereke was there for the stop, and now it is our turn to go ahead and take some points to tie this thing back up at 3. I like that he gave Taylor a shot. I would have probably rather seen that go to Quentin Johnston, but hey, give the guys a shot. 3-3 ball game after our field goal. Both teams finding some success on their 2nd and 3rd drives respectively. Oh, spoke too soon there. I don't know what Battle was doing. I don't know if he thought he had a guy on the check down or what, but there was nobody home, and that's going to be considered an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Tracy gets through, and he is met by Hicks, and Hicks brings him down after 3. 3rd and 7. Can we get off the field here? Battle. Looking to step up in the pocket. No, he gets rid of it, and oh my God, Quincy Williams ran right past the ball, and it goes right to Theo Johnson, who makes a big catch out to midfield. Was am I crazy, or was Williams not like right in front of that thing to at least bat it down? Battle, and now overshoots it. Wow. He was on the money on the last throw, off on that one. And now it's 2nd down. Battle takes a snap again. Standing in the pocket, fires a rocket downfield, and it's wide open. Trey Tucker, and the Giants' new receiver gets a touchdown to retake the lead. It's going to be 10-3 after the extra point. Giants offense is moving well here in the 2nd quarter. All right, now it's our turn to see if we can score a touchdown and put this game back to a tie. Play action. Bates steps up, looks short, finds Booty, and it's going to be a gain of 5. I form on 2nd down. We're going to go handoff, and Hall tries to get through the line, but there is just no available lane. Just shut down immediately.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
And Bates looking downfield. He hits hit as he throws, trying to force it to Johnson, and it's going to be an interception. Tackle him, please. God damn it. Yeah, Boo Bird's coming in. Yeah, we deserve that. Holy shit, what a horrible drive that was. And now it's a a fake reverse, fake end around dive And Quincy Williams shuts that down, though. 2nd and goal from the 4. We got to hold him to a field goal here. I don't know if it's possible, but I'd love to see it happen. Come on, guys. He's going for the screen. Hit as he throws. Excellent pass rush up front. It was Oliver and Williams both getting the pressure and getting to him before he could get a clean pass off. He hesitated just a second, and it was long enough for us to make the play, and then he throws it over the head of Wandale Robinson, and we will at least force the 3 points. That is a big win for us, given what just happened on our offensive drive. To stop them short, force a field goal, big win from the defense after the unexpected turnover. All right, Bates, I'm going to give you a pass because I know that you got hit as you threw, and I'm going to assume that's why the ball was off target. But we need to bounce back here, bud. There we go, finds Taylor, and Taylor turns upfield, and he's out to the 45. That's what I'm talking about. Come right back, bounce back, make a good play.
16 yards.
1st and 10 now for us. Single back. Hand off to Hall. Hall runs right to the defender instead of going to the open lane that was literally wide open. Like, I get the play is designed to go off tackle, but holy cow, man, you could have drove a semi through the middle of that line and probably got a 1st down. Come on, Bates. It's underneath, and it is a gain of 5 for Breece Hall. Here we go, another 3rd down for us. Bates drops back, looks short, completed. It's Taylor again. Mason Taylor with 2 big catches on this drive. Maybe it's time for Taylor to step up. He doesn't like that we drafted a tight end. It's going to make this a difficult choice for us. Taylor in motion. He goes short to Taylor, who's open, and gets another catch down for 8 yards, gets us to the 32. And here on 2nd and 10, I'd like to see us maybe take a shot to the end zone. We have the down to do it, the down and distance to do it. We don't. We hand it off, and Breece Hall finally able to find some running lane, and he will get us a 1st down to the 23. I don't hate that, though, right? Anytime we can get a good run play off, I'm all down for it. But I was sort of hoping maybe take a little PA, like post route to the end zone, something like that. Play action for Bates. This time he was looking like he wants to do that, but he ends up running out of time. Brian Burns hits him from behind, and now we're pushed back to the 28, 2nd and 15. I mean, they did that what I wanted, but like one play too late, I guess, if you will. Why did you go inside? Why did you go inside? I also should mention that I'm recording the game itself today. I recorded the first part of the episode last night. There was an update today. I have no idea if they messed with sliders or not. But yeah, 4th down. I guess, yeah, we're kicking a field goal. So I don't know if there was any changes made to gameplay. I wouldn't be shocked because they do this all the time. Field goal is up, and it is good, and we will at least cut into the lead a little bit. All right, Giants back out here. Handoff, and Tracy shoots through the middle like a rocket and takes off to the 38. A big run as the Giants offense is getting the better of us for sure today so far. Play action, battle, underneath, finds Wandale Robinson, and Robinson gets it to the 47. And it's going to be, I think it's 2nd and short now after that. Yeah, 2nd and inches. Need defense to make a play, though. Come on, guys. And there's Tracy, easy done for the 1st down. Defense is not playing up to standard today. Oh my God, what a hit by Williams. Big time hit. Somehow he still gains a yard, but I don't care. We made it known that we are still here. Battle looking to the corner, and it is somehow completed. Theo Johnson working against Hicks absolutely just mossed him. What a big catch. Down to the 28. Handoff, end around. Oh my God, he gets through. Wandale Robinson off to the races. Drop down at the 1. Almost a touchdown. What a play call by the Giants. They faked it before. This time it seemed like the fake worked. They run it again. Well, that was stupid. You had the setup. You did the setup. Then you can't come back and run the same exact play. How dumb was that?
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Very weird. Handoff, Tracy, and he's shut down. And that might shut down their drive right now. 3rd and goal. They try to get too cute.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Battle back. He's got a man. Tracy tracked down by Merritt, the rookie corner. And we are going to, once again, hold them to 3. All right, so we open up the break, or open up the half after the break. We got to do something here. Handoff. Allen tries to get through. The Giants came to play today when it comes to the run game. We have been shut down on every attempt. We only had one good run from Breece Hall. That was like I think it was the last drive, maybe the drive before. I don't know what the hell Joey Bates is doing. This man is just throwing it right to the coverage. I've never seen him throw this stupid before. That's his 2nd turnover. Battle off the play action, trying to get away, and he ends up getting tripped up and sacked by Ed Oliver. Oliver doesn't even know what happened there, but it counts as a sack. 2nd and 15. But yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with Bates today. He is playing out of character, and they got us on a free play. God damn it, Oliver. Oh, my God. Well, that's going to be declined. 3rd and 4. Johnson in motion. Fake it to him on the screen. Battle going to run. There's nobody there. Yep, easy rush for him. 7 rushes, 50 yards on the day.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And Battle hands off to Tracy, and he will get 3. Not a lot there. Would really like us to get like a big play on defense here, because our offense needs some help. All right, you know what? I'm just going to shut up. Yep. Giants starting to embarrass us here at home, opening up week 1. Rough outing for him today for sure. But we do have a chance here. We have time to turn it around. We just need to act now. We can't even block. What is going on? Like the Giants, they're blocking. They're making plays. You know, their defense is making plays. We're just over here just here. It's like the Giants just have our number today. 2nd and 14. Like, come on, guys. We got to do something here. Bates looks, fires it inside to Arian Smith, who makes the catch. And we'll get the 1st down. That's a good play. But now we have to build off of that. 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Hall. And there's just no blocking. Like, there's just nothing there. I don't know what we're supposed to do in that scenario. Come on, Bates. Not really a great decision, but I guess it's better than an interception, so we'll take it. It's 3rd and 5, or 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Come on, Bates. There we go. Johnston makes the catch, and Johnston to the 44. Get us a 1st down on the board.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jets.
Handoff. Hall gets outside. That's what I'm talking about. Hall using his speed to get to the edge. If the line ain't going to block, I'm going to make my own lane, is what he pretty much just did there. And it turns into a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another handoff. And Hall with a big lane up the middle. Down inside the 25. Mark him down at the 23. Finally, we're getting some push up front. We desperately needed that. 1st and 10. Handoff. It's Allen up the gut. Down to the 13. Booty in motion. Another handoff. It's Hall again. Hall stiff arming 1. Can't get past the 2nd, but it's still a gain of 6. 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
We're going to keep doing it. That time, Abdul Carter saw it coming. That was a good decision there by them, or good play call. There is an injury. It's Jimmy Wright, 2nd-year D tackle, who was hurt on the play, and he is going to the sidelines. 3rd and 4. We're going into an empty set here. I like it. Let's confuse the shit out of them. Come on, Bates. Come on, Bates. End zone. Touchdown to Booty. There it is. Corner route. Just lay it up there. Let him go get it. And that's exactly what we needed to turn this game around. No, they're reviewing it. Oh, no.
Previous play is under review.
Don't take this away from us. They took it away from us. We're going to go for it. Okay. If we don't get this, this is going to go like the exact opposite. I was just so happy. Okay, so luckily, there was nothing done, right? We stopped them. But, man, a very uncharacteristic type of day for Joey Bates. And now we need action now, man. Taylor in motion, and he, wow. Wow. Don't you ever do a no-look pass after you're throwing 3 picks, buddy. I'm going to tell you right, I don't give a shit that was completed for like 20 yards. Don't you ever throw a no-look pass after you have just been throwing interceptions all day. That's how we got into this mess in the first place. Handoff, Hall up the middle. He picks right where we left off last drive. Maybe we should have just ran it the whole time.
10 more yards.
This should be the last play of the third quarter here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Another handoff, and Hall gets stopped immediately, but he does get the first down, which is really what we were looking for. So we get the fresh set. We're going into the final quarter here, still down by 17. We need a lot of points here. We need a big fourth quarter, and we need Bates to pull his head out of his ass. Okay, I don't know why he threw that. I mean, it got completed, but holy cow, that was close to a fourth interception.
Brings up second and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Oh, Bates keeping it. Bates got some room, and he gets tripped up or he slides. I don't know which one, but it's going to get down to the 18. First and 10. Come on, guys. And they're just crashing down from the line.
Brings up second and 12 at the Giants' 20-yard.
Bates throws it short, and Taylor makes the play down to the 10, setting up 3rd and 2 for us. And we're going to go 4 receiver set here. Well, 3 receiver set. 4th receiver is our tight end. Bates looking around. He's going to take off, and he's got a running lane up the middle, touchdown. He can't throw it to save his life today, but he sure can still run it. And we're going to cut into this lead finally and bring it back to a 10-point deficit here in the fourth quarter. Now it's time to see if the defense can keep helping us out. It's all going to come down to, I think, this drive, because this is sort of the tone setter. We finally got in the end zone, but we need the defense here to set the tone and shut it down. That is not how we do it. Will McDonald just completely whiffed on the tackle, and instead of it being a 2-yard loss, it's a 12-yard gain. This team did not come prepared for week 1, and the Giants did. Okay, thank you to whoever made that tackle. Johnson in motion. Play action. Blitz coming. He gets rid of it to Wan'Dale Robinson, and Robinson working his way to the 48. 3rd and 5. We need this stop. There it is. Trey Tucker's been burning us all day, and now he just burned Sauce Gardner. That probably was, like, that play right there was probably the dagger. Because we needed them to not score points on this drive. And now they're inside the 25. They have a couple more downs. They can run this clock down to like 5.5 minutes before they even have to kick a field goal, and that's if they don't convert. Well, if they keep calling the play so quickly, maybe not. 3rd and 7. Battle looking for the pass. He just lets it go. Robinson's got it. We stopped him just short of the first down. And now, do they try to go to put us out of our misery, or do they just take the field goal? They're going to take the field goal. I think either one puts us out of our misery, but at least this one is less damaging. We are pretty much at our last opportunity here to make something happen. Taylor with the catch. He'll get 9. Maybe I screwed the playbook up. I don't know. But we have been playing horrible. The reason I don't think that's the case is because we have just seen a lot of bad decisions like that and off-target throws. So I don't really think that can be the situation. But who knows? You know, like, it could be. I don't know. 3rd and 1. And it's a handoff to Allen, and we just get torched. Wow. We have to go for it at this point because we're down so much. And I have a feeling we're going to run it, and I feel like they're going to shut it down. Oh, no, we do play action. Bates looks, it's incomplete. Yeah, that's going to be game. But there's nothing we can do after this. Not enough time to get back into this game, especially with giving them the ball in field goal range. Well, what a rough ending to the video, man. I did not see us getting spanked like that. The defense definitely showed up for the Giants, and our defense did not. So I'll have to go back to the drawing board. I'll see if maybe my playbooks are the reason that happened. I don't see why that would have been the case, but you never know. I've made playbooks in the past and have not had such rough situations. It also could have just been a better game plan by the Giants. We weren't ready for it. Joey Bates looked incredibly uncomfortable, throwing multiple interceptions. He just looked out of sorts the entire game. And we used this playbook in the preseason and had success with it when we did watch the game. So I'll see what happens. Maybe we'll try a base book next week and see if that fixes things, but very rough outing. But that is going to end things here for this video. So I thank you guys so much for watching. Next time, we'll see if we're taking on the Raiders or if maybe we take on the Titans. I'm not sure yet, but we'll have another game soon, of course. As always, appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that bell notification. And I will see you guys next time.